Good afternoon, game fans, and welcome along to another episode of Tom Plays Games live here on a Saturday afternoon here on YouTube. It's just gone 2 minutes past 12 across the UK, and I am here for the next 45 minutes or so playing another classic game from the early 1990s. We are going way back when, to 1992 this one was out. It's a game called the Lost Vikings. It looks a little bit like this. A lot of people may not have played this ever. They may have never seen it, they may have never heard of it, and they may have never even thought about it. But for me, this was an incredible game that I played quite a lot in the 90s. I remember as a kid, obviously growing up in the 90s, and renting this from our local video store. It had a little games section as well, and kind of renting it week after week. I must have probably spent the amount of money to buy it twice, renting it in its entirety, and then later on picking up a copy when I was a little bit older. But yeah, this is a smashing game. It's a bit of a platformer / puzzle game. It's made by a company called Interplay Productions and Silicon and Synapse Inc., who I believe have now gone on to become the gaming powerhouse that is Blizzard. Of course, are the creators of Warcraft and Overwatch. So interesting to wind the clock back nearly 30 years and see what they were making in the video game world. We're going to get into some gameplay in just a second, but if you want to say hello and tell me that you are watching today, don't forget you can drop me a comment in the live chat. Say hello, and if you're watching this on another day, obviously it's going to go up on the channel after the stream is complete. Drop me a message and say hello. Always nice to hear from people. And of course, the golden rule: if you like what you watch, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, because it obviously helps me and the channel grow. So, shall we get into it? Yeah, let's. I love retro games, so let us press this button on the controller, and hopefully this is it, the Lost Vikings. So yeah, I mentioned that I used to rent this game from a video store. A lot of the time, if you rented games in the past, you kind of relied on the fact, especially if you're a Nintendo player and it's a cartridge game, you relied on the fact that the game store would continually give you the same copy, the exact same copy, because your save data would obviously be on there. So you could be really lucky and maybe rent it this week and then send it back after a few days or a week or whatever it was, and then a few weeks later rent it again and you have that exact same cartridge and it's got your save data still intact, even if somebody else has rented it in the meantime. That was the worry that us Nintendo players had growing up renting games. I don't think PlayStation people had that problem, did they? Because obviously they stored all their saves on memory cards. But this game beat that by the fact that it saves with passwords. Oh yes, right. Okay, a sneaky bit of gameplay there, but let's get into it. James is already saying, "What a gem of a game, indeed." So let's go into it. I'm just going to start a brand new game. Let's pop the sound on and go new game. Oh, I'm excited. I've not played this in ages, actually. So, starting off the story. Okay, so basically the game involves, as you would imagine, 3 Lost Vikings. This is the start of it. This is Eric, the chap in red hair, and his friends Baliog and Olaf, I think. Baliog is this chap with the yellow moustache here, I think, and that's Olaf with the shield. And basically, you play as all 3 of these Vikings throughout all the levels, and they each have individual powers, which kind of you've got to like work together to kind of solve the levels and solve the puzzles. And as you can see here, Olaf has a shield, which is great at blocking enemy attacks. Baliog here has a sword and a bow and arrow, so he is like the attacking Viking that we've got. And Eric, as you saw at the beginning, the red-haired guy, he can jump. I think that's all of the powers that they have in this installment of the series. There is a sequel, and and the sequel is awesome, but we won't talk about that. Oh yeah, Eric can headbutt things, that's it. He's called Eric the Swift, so he can like rush jump things and kind of, as you saw there, get rid of walls and stuff. So this is actually just a demo. I'm not playing this. This is just like a bit of a demo. The other thing that Olaf's good at, using his shield, he can like paraglide down from places and then put his shield up and defend the rest of them. So this tutorial is kind of just showing us what they can all do, and then I think we'll jump into a bit of gameplay. And you kind of got to use all three. You can switch at them at any time. Just using the L and the R triggers on the controller, and you can obviously just combine their powers together. And there you can see again, Eric can jump on Olaf's shield. This is how amazing this game is. It's so intricate in that everybody has these unique powers, and they can combine together to kind of save the world. Yeah. So we will soon see how the story unfolds. They've obviously just defeated a couple of monsters there, and they have now returned home to their loving wives and children. Bit weird that Olaf and Baliog seem to have the same wife. I'm just going to put that down to a limit of the SNES back in the day. They had a limited number of characters that they could have. So life is good. I hope I never have to leave the village. My hero, says Eric's wife. You just know when a character like leads in with a, I hope I never need to do this. You know it's not going to go well, don't you? So, later that night. What's this? They're being abducted by aliens. I don't quite know how they managed to get them out of the roofs, but it's happening. It's a good job that they were all dressed, wasn't it? And had all of their weaponry and shields on them when they were abducted. Oh dear. Well, it looks like our Vikings are lost. Hence the title of the game. Oh, I'm so hyped to play some of this. Here we go then, right. Guys. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so we are into the game and I can now control. So Eric the Swift is the red-haired guy with the horned helmet. Gotta remember all the controls. Up at the top is the HUD where you can see all the Vikings' status. You get 3 lives each level for each Viking. If you get hit by an enemy, you lose a life, which is one of those little red dots. Obviously, if you lose all lives, you die. I think... Do you need all Vikings to get to the exit to complete the level? I can't remember. There'll be certainly... If you lose a Viking, you'd certainly may get quite stuck because you might need that Viking later on. But I can't remember if you'd need all 3. You possibly don't need all 3. I don't know. In fairness, if I lose a Viking, I end up just kind of quitting and restarting because I like to finish things properly. So Eric can jump with the B button and obviously move like that. Oh, and we picked up a tomato then, didn't we, or an apple or something? So we can replenish our health by eating. I'll find out how to do that in a second. So yes, we can get hints if we stand next to these question mark buttons and press A. Oh, notice this electric force field underneath as well. That's like instant death. You don't even like lose a life on that. You like actually die. Let's find out where all the other Vikings are. So that's where Eric is. Baliog is up here, facing a rather menacing 3-eyed alien. So with Baliog, we can press B to swing his sword, and we can hold Y to propel a bow and arrow. And we've got infinite arrows, so we can fire that to our heart's content. It looks like there's a thankful emergency door blocking the way between me and this alien. But you know what? Let's rush into it. One-hit kill for that alien. Very good. Okay, so that's just an example of Balliog kind of attacking. And then if we hit R to flick to Olaf, we can control him with his shield. So pressing B just flicks his shield between up mode and horizontal mode. Obviously, if he's in up mode, we can glide down quite steadily with it. I don't think you take fall damage. Again, we'll see about that. Maybe you do take fall damage. We'll see. Obviously, Olaf's obstacle here is this laser gun, which is shooting fairly consistently every now and again. So I'm pretty sure that my sturdy shield will stop that laser in its tracks. So yeah, we can just descend down this ladder now. And I think this is just like a bit of an extended tutorial, I guess, for the player. So yes, all of us must reach the exit to escape. It says Olaf, press L or R to switch to my buddies. I knew that already. So we've got Olaf to the exit. Might as well just get Eric to the exit. And Balliog to the exit. Oh, and they've slipped in some very obscure humour in here as well, so just watch the dialogues carefully. What are we doing here? I don't know. Will you guys just shut up and follow me? That's the 90s for you. Phil's watching as well. He says the game looks familiar. I think I might have played it back in the day. Yeah, maybe. Oh, so there's a password. So we need to make note of these passwords because when the stream ends and I decide to do episode 2, I'm sure I could find them on the internet somewhere. But we need to write the passwords down so we've got them for the next episode. So here we go, level 2. So you start again, really. We did have a tomato, didn't we, in that last level, but we've lost that already. So let's claim that again. See what these help blocks have to say. So to select an item, press select, and then move your flashing box over the item. Press select to exit, and press X to use a selected item. Yes, so you've got 4 inventory slots for each Viking as well. As it says, I can press select and switch whichever one I'm using. And I think the other thing you can do is you can like swap things. So obviously Eric at the moment's got that tomato. I think if I press select now, oh there you go, and press B, yes, I can give that to Eric. So you can give, as long as you're like next to another Viking, you can give these things to each other, which becomes a bit of a useful mechanic later on in the game when you kind of collect something as one Viking and have to hand it to another one. And also there's that trash can in the upper right, so if our inventory is full for whatever reason, we can just get rid of something of our choosing. Now, I always kind of lead in with Olaf. Obviously with his shield, he's a handy guy to kind of put first because you can easily defend. Let's see what is up here. Oh, it's that weird red thing. Oh, what does he do? Oh, we just talk to him. Okay, press A to push buttons, flip switches, and talk to other characters. So there is a little button here, which has deactivated these electric force fields. Which is cool, we'll grab that, and then let's talk to this. I don't even know what kind of thing is this? Some kind of red alien. He is Aftiek. Are you the janitor? What's a janitor, and how do I get out of here? You must destroy the ship's computer. This is not a ship. And what is a computer? Never mind, you must find bombs to blow it up. Okay. You see what I mean about the humour in this game? Should we try a bit of fall damage? Let's see, if I fall from here... Yeah, I don't think you do take fall damage. I don't think you do anyway. Right, let's steadily move on. Oh, we've got an alien. Right, let's call Balliog to the battle. Here he comes. Kind of swagger. So that alien is trying to defeat Olaf to no avail. One-shot kill. Anything else along here? We've got an elevator here. So we can go up and down the elevator. We've got another kind of fruit there. I don't know what that is. Is that like a pepper or something? I don't think it makes any difference. I think it still restores 1 health. We need to go up this ladder as well, though. Let's see what is up here. Yes, you can glide with the shield. If you put the shield above, you can glide down, which is handy in some areas that have like spikes and stuff where you've got to like fall down a vertical section in a controlled manner. We've got some bombs here. Okay, so Olaf's inventory is full already, so let's just swap some of this stuff over to one of the other ones, just in case. I'll keep one health item, just in case we need it later on. Yeah, we can, if we put the shield up like that, and then I fall from the ladder. Whee! Oh yeah, we know about that. Okay, you know what, actually, no, you can get fall damage. I remember now, because there's like an animation where they kind of have like cuckoos above the head or that kind of thing. Yeah, there is fall damage. I've had that before. Mustn't have been high enough in that. Okay, can't go down there yet. Baliog the Fierce is a stud. He can use his arrows to toggle switches, as well as to defeat monsters. To shoot an arrow, press the Y button. Baliog is this one. Y. Like it. And that's telling us how to trade an item. Already knew it. So this is the computer that the red bouncy thing, who seems to have reappeared over here, was telling us about earlier. So do we need to select the bomb? How do we place an item? A. No. B. X. X. There we go. Stand back. Ooh. Ooh. Croutonian security will be looking for you. You will only survive if you work as a team. Some of the text is really hard to read on this for some reason. Probably be easier on a tiny little CRT TV. Now, one of the other things I remember is that you get some walls that Eric can just bash into. Oh no, maybe that's the cooking animation I'm thinking of. Anyway, we must be able to go up here. Does that unlock this area with the electric fence it has? So again, sending Olaf out to the front. Oh, it's the anti-gravity panels. Oh, this is bringing back some major nostalgia. Let's bring them all down here. See, I think this game would work fantastic on multiplayer. If you think of all the cool games that have come out recently that do multiplayer really well, like couch co-op multiplayer really well, talking like Overcooked and other, you know, all those kind of stuff. It's like a whole genre now, isn't it? The Overcooked genre. How cool would this be if you could get together with a couple of friends and all play as a Viking each on like your respective Switch system or something? They need to bring this back. Or something like it anyway. Right, another alien. So we need Baliog. To dispose of him. The other thing you've got to remember as well in this game is that everything kind of all happens in real time, so even though we've kind of switched to another Viking, you know, the other Vikings are still getting attacked by whatever it is that's attacking them, so you've got to make sure that you leave them in a secure place before you set off and tend to something else. I don't think we can get rid of those laser guns. I think we can use a bomb, but we've only got one bomb left, and I don't know if we need it for something else. I'm going to send Baliog first, because if we can't defend with Olaf, we could at least do with attacking. Okay. Attack that wall. Yes! Yes, I knew, you see, I knew there was like a hidden wall somewhere with a giant slab of steak. Okay, we need to now bring Olaf, but we need to carry on defending himself. Keep turning back. There's loads of these laser guns, aren't there? Oh, there's the exit underneath us, so we're close. There does seem to be an enemy on the next level down. Oh, I'm there. Okay. Pressed the wrong button at first then. Sword is B. Gotta remember, sword is B. Bow and arrow is Y. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Let's get Eric down and then we'll bring Olaf through. Through the laser. And down. And here we are for the exit. So again, no lives lost. No items used as well. Smashing it. Stick close to me, I will lead the way. You wouldn't know which way to lead if you had a map. If you two don't stop fighting, I'm going to have to brain you both. Okay. Let's get our next password written down. TLPT. It feels so 90s writing down passwords for games. Okay, level 3 then we are on now. Let's get Olaf ready to do a bit of recon down here. So yeah, Eric the Swift has a tough head. He can bash enemies and knock down certain barriers by pressing Y while running. Okay, so I'm guessing that is that barrier that he is talking about. Oh right, hang on though, because we've taken the lift down now. So let's take the lift back up. Pop our Vikings on the lift. And now descend. I kind of want to try every little wall just in case there's a secret. Moving on here. Eric. Yeah, you see the secrets everywhere in these games. Good level design. So this is the other thing where you think in a game that would be so simple, you know, in a Mario game, oh, so easy, there's a little tomato that I can just jump and get. But Olaf can't jump, so Eric is the only person that can jump and achieve items like that. So you've got to be really kind of clever with your management of these fellas. Here, so it's a switch that we need Baliog to attack with his bow and arrow. I assume I'm pronouncing his name right as well, Baliog. I'm not really down with my Viking names. Okay, what have we got here then? To operate a teleporter, stand in it and press A. Let's see where we go. Oh, here, okay. To unlock a keyhole, the correct key must be used. Stand next to the keyhole, select the correct key from your inventory and press X. So we need a red key for that. And that says, Olaf the Stout can use his shield as a hang glider. Yes, while falling. Position the shield with his head by pressing B. Let's go for it then. And there is the red key. And our little favourite little red jumpy thing again. You must be one of the aliens that the Croutonians have all been talking about. Who are these Croutonians and why did they bring us here? Tomator, the evil Croutonian ruler, is collecting unique life forms to display in his gallery. Sounds like a great guy. Yeah. Okay, let's get these fellas in the teleporter. Some good idle animations there from Baliog. And I'm guessing this teleporter takes us back up here. It does. Switch the shield round. Use the key to open that door. Whoa! Watch it there, nearly went through that electric force field. Seems my L button was sticking a bit. Okay, we need Eric the Swift to perform his attack. Okay, we've got another elevator here. Let's just send down Olaf to see what we're playing with down here. It's okay. Send these fellas along. Such a soundtrack as well, isn't it? A bit 90s techno. Olaf can help Eric to jump higher by letting him stand on his shield. Of course he can. So we need the yellow key here. So as the little hint said, we can jump up here. Ooh. Okay. Small predicament. This guy doesn't look friendly, and Eric is defenseless and attackless. So we just gotta rush. Whoa. Okay, I think this item here, we'll use it. I think this item destroys all enemies on the screen. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Those little gravestones that appear when you kill an enemy. It reminds me of like worms. When you kill a worm and they like go, bye bye. Alright, who had the key? Eric had the key. Ooh. Okay, that's alright now, because we have got Baliog, whose bow and arrow can apparently pierce their armour. Perhaps we should have saved that last item to use on all three at a time. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's the pretty easy level. Yeah, I'm wondering if we do need to get all three Vikings as the exit. But I'm sure it doesn't like game over you if somebody dies. I'm sure it lets you carry on. Let's see. If I bash one more wall right now, my head will explode. Oh, it's the red. If you've not figured this out already, the red text boxes are for Eric. Obviously, red hair. The brown text boxes are for Olaf, because he's got the shield. That's how I can remember that. And the green ones are for Baliog. Yeah, so that's Olaf. I got dibs on his helmet. Okay, but I get his boots. Oh, password time. GRND. I think all these passwords are like a bit of a code as well. They take the because the last one was TLPT, which is more or less the word teleport with all the vowels taken out, isn't it? And that level is about teleports, so I wonder what this level's about. Ground or something like that. Okay, let's send Olaf down. Ooh, lots of little alien fellas. Try your worst. They're like some kind of descendant of Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc., aren't they? Okay. So I'm guessing that looks like an elevator, isn't it? But obviously the elevator is down below. I keep trying to pan the camera. Can't pan the camera. So I'm guessing we need to use Eric over here. There's no other way we can get Baliog got Olaf up there, so it looks like he's going to do a lone run down here. Fingers crossed there's no enemies. Oh. We jump that? Yes. Okay, there's that elevator. Oh, oh, oh my. That's probably a bit premature going there. I probably should have Olaf with me. I think if I let this elevator go up and then jump onto here, that disables that force field, which allows me to now get Baliog and Olaf onto the elevator to come and join Eric. defeated again. Right, hang on then. I think we should have probably put Olaf here. There's nothing else here anyway. Got it. Well, let's just keep Olaf there while Baleog gets up here and defeats this fella. Done. Okay, we've got locked door. Eric's got a key. X for that. Bring Olaf back with us. Jump in the teleporter. Ooh, okay, this bit seems familiar again. So we've got some anti-gravity sections again. Let's chuck these two in the teleporter. I'm guessing we need to use Baleog to defeat these little blue robot things. Because if Olaf goes up in this thing, it's going to leave these guys defenseless, isn't it? Well, actually, we can get a sneak peek there, can't we? Ah, look, there's a... Oh, I've got it, right, okay. Send Olaf up, but send him straight back down. Oh, no, no! Oh, no! Oh! I thought when you fell out of those anti-gravity things that they just fell down. Oh, we've lost Olaf. Oh, that's really annoying because now we've got to go all the way back to the beginning. Ugh. Backtrack. Oh yeah, you get this little animation as well, where they send him off. Bring him back to life. Oh, that was annoying. Let's beat it. Right, hang on then. Let's see if we can do this from memory. There was... Oh, it's so annoying. These guys down here. Hopefully, I'll just fall down here. Get them. Right, Eric, down the ladder. Jump over the spikes. Bring the elevator up. Press that button. Get these fellas up here. Do this as the game probably intended. Olaf is there with a shield. Key received. Baleog to defeat that chap. Olaf up the ladder. Eric. Right. Let's not fall for this mistake again. So, let's just learn that again. Okay, so he continues going up. Oh, right, I bet that between this anti-gravity bit and the next anti-gravity bit, it's all anti-gravity. It's not very clear, is that, is it? But if I do that and get there, there's no anti-gravity here. That's a bit sneaky. Let's bring Baleog. I assume. Yeah, because he falls out there and he's cool. There's some kind of shoe item up there, isn't there? Bring Eric to see if we can get it. We'll have to stand on Olaf's shield. No idea what that does. Maybe it protects him from the effects of anti-gravity. Oh no, it's happened again! It's so annoying. Maybe I do need that shoe item. Right. Like Groundhog Day, this. Let's go and do this bit first. On the elevator to look. Right. Position. Oh. You know what? We can attack these pretty quickly. We don't need the shield. Yeah, good. Oh, of course I should have done. Tested the shoes. Damn it. I was just too busy rage quitting. I think that'll happen after the... if I fail again, definite rage quit. Go back to Mario World. Oh! Oh! Give up. Yes. This is punishing. This is very punishing. Right, last go here. I'm getting a bit cocky, aren't I? I'm thinking, oh, I can do this really quickly. I can do this. Forgot that. Right, jump. Up. Bow and arrow in the eye. Bow and arrow in the eye. I think all music in the 90s sounded like this, didn't it? In the early 90s anyway. It'll come back round again, I'm sure. Right, stay put. Baliog up here. Patience. Defeat. Olaf. Eric. It's like I'm like a football commentator. To Olaf. Yeah, James, you're right. It's because I am trying to rush to get back. I'm conscious of what people might think when they're watching this YouTube video. Wasting everyone's time. What do we do at this bit? We just send Eric on his own, don't we? And then defend here. Send Baliog. Defeat him. Okay, right. We are back to where we were. What does the shoe do? We don't know. Who am I going to give the shoe to? I'm going to say Olaf. Because I like a good defense, don't I? Let's see what the shoe... Oh man, you know. Oh, this is... Need to do something about right. Let's apply the shoe. Shoe applied. Gravity is not affected. Oh, but now I can't. No, I know. Right, okay. This is a sneaky little tip I think you can do. I think when Baliog fires an arrow, obviously if it goes off screen, it disappears and doesn't work. However, I think if I fire an arrow and follow the arrow, yes, result. And there is a button which has turned the anti-gravity off. Hallelujah. Just checking there wasn't any like secret bonuses. Whew. And this, I think, instead of the exit, this is like a wormhole, isn't it? I think this is like the end of this world. Let's go into that. Oh, we have to get in there. Are you guys sure we want to go in there? Maybe it leads back home. There's only one way to find out. Let's go! Look at those graphics. Back in the 90s, that was so cool. Does it lead home? No. We've moved on to the next world. I think that's an appropriate time to kind of pause the game today. I'm going to write down that password. LLM0. It's written down. I actually genuinely have on a piece of paper written down the passwords to these levels. Put them in some kind of electronic format because otherwise I'll lose that and lose my place. So that is the Lost Vikings. I think we'll make this another little series as well. Why not, hey? I'm sure there'll be an episode 2 in the future. Thank you very much for watching if you've been watching live, and if you are watching this in the future on record, drop me a comment and say what you want to say about the video. Drop it a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, of course, for more gaming fun. It is Saturday in the real world today. I'm thinking I might do some other streaming later on. Why not? Got nothing better to do. So keep an eye, hit subscribe and hit the bell on the channel page as well to get notified when I'm going live for another stream, probably later on. But yeah, this has been Tom Plays the Lost Vikings on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And what fun it was. I'll see you next time. Bye.